Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, my direct experience with life and people was that especially the ones who criticize an issue, ask them what they did about the issue. So let's say someone is getting engaged in cleaning the neighborhood of garbage. And you have a few persons coming out of the house and say, hey, you missed that piece over there. Hey, you could do a better job. And hey, half of that BS should be eliminated by asking those people, what did you do about it? And they will say, I pay taxes or something. Did you clean up? Did you volunteer? No, they shut back up. Because you're just a nihilist. Well, this is my direct experience in general with people, and in particular with liberals. And it's very strange because liberals should be, free, enhance our liberties, for liberties, whereas they just limit them. They are in the business of limiting. More government, limit our freedoms. Now, I have this article here, which is going to exemplify exactly this hypocrisy of this strata or this group. This article comes from Associated Press. New York City declares state of emergency over migrants. I think you know exactly where I'm going with this. So remember, New York City declares state of emergency because some immigrants were sent straight to their town. Because they should stay right there in someone else's town. And hey, they're humans too, okay? Make sure they're doing okay. Don't keep them in cages. Don't separate the family. Just take care of them, okay? They're human, okay? No, don't bring them here. Don't. State of emergency, everyone. And what happens in a state of emergency? You get more power. So, New York City Mayor Eric Adams. His name is like my favorite band, which is Manowar. The vocalist is Eric Adams. Has declared a state of emergency over the thousands of migrants being sent by Republican politicians from southern border states. Adams say the demand being put on the city is not sustainable. Do you understand how many things are wrong here in this paragraph? First, Eric Adams, who's not the vocal singer of Manowar, he declared a state of emergency. That means he gave himself automatically more power than he had before he uttered that state of emergency. Okay? First. And there's over thousands of migrants being sent by the evil Republicans. Imagine that your state, your town, is at the border with Mexico. And those guys just show up. What are you going to do about it? And what you're going to do about it, then tell the guys in the border states to do about it. No, because you're not at the border and you're forward looking 2,500 miles south and say, hey, take care of them, get them, put them in the community, blah, blah, blah. It's very nice. Put yourself, your city at the border, your New York City at the border, okay? And I guess you're gonna find all kinds of justifications to say, oh no, we can't get them. You're gonna say, not only this, what you just said here, state of emergency because not sustainable. Put the army right there, ready to shoot. That's what they're gonna say. But because they're far away, it's like they do all the time. Let the immigrants, the poor immigrants, not in my state, not in my neighborhood, and definitely not in my house. Before you ask and you tell and you lecture people at the border to allow other people to go on their property uninvited, okay, make sure that you got about 10 families in your house, because you can have them. I guarantee you can feed 10 people in your house, or 10 families, 20 people, 30 people. Remember, they are a little bit more numerous than, Do that first. Did you do that? No. So shut your mouth. Don't criticize those guys. You can open your mouth. It's a free country. I got that. But you know what? Nobody's going to listen to you because you're a hypocrite. When it's about you doing something, no. And besides, Eric Adams, what are you doing? Why don't you get them? Why is it not sustainable for you, but you're gonna probably make the argument it's sustainable for Texas? Why should the residents of Texas, right? Why should that population pay for those guys all the services? Why? Why don't you? You go over there and help them. You go over there and help them for free, volunteer, not for money. No, it's like this. Everybody, let those poor immigrants come in. Look who's talking about. People who know that their jobs are not threatened by those guys coming in. Because it's not people with a certain kind of education coming in to take their jobs. The teachers are all for it, most of them, because they know they will not get their jobs in 1,000 years. Okay? Because I know how it is to get a teaching degree coming here. You have to go to college, you have to do this, until you get it, you die 3 times, okay? If you come as an immigrant at 35 or with a family, 3 kids in a tow, okay? So yeah, it's hard. So you know you're not threatened, so you can be all benevolent. Hey, let them come in, all of them. Or a university professor. Yes, they should come. They are all intellect. Yeah, let them come. They're human. Yes, those bigots over there. That's why they talk. That's why I talk. Until they say, you know what? How about we lower your income at $30,000 a year? How about that? He's not going to be a professor anymore. He won't. Or say, okay, we're going to recognize each and every person with education from there with a PhD here as well. And not even that's going to be hard. Remember, when I came here, I could have worked if I wanted, let's say, I could have taken a job of a teacher that was paid, I don't know, let's $50,000. Let's put $50,000 a year. I would have worked with 35. Do you think that the school would not have made the decision to let me in and fire the teacher with $50,000 and get me with 30? There's $20,000 saving. And I was an immigrant, but they don't do that. The same with the doctors, with the medical association. I have in family people who are dentists, regular doctors, and surgeons in the United States. You know through how many hoops they had to jump in order to get a job as a doctor here? Do you think it's so different? It's not the same, you know what I mean? It's not the same chemicals it's not the same medication that they prescribe. It's not the same body they work on. It's not the same tools they use. No? What is different? A little bit here and there. Okay, there could be no problem with that. They limit the number of how many doctors, medical doctors can graduate. No, why don't you let everybody? Why? Because if you have a big supply over there, then you're going to have a lot of people graduating. Or you think not too many people will be able to be doctors now. Hey, don't be so elitist. And if you have 3,000 doctors in one city, what's going to happen with your income, doctor? It's not going to be $300,000 a year. It's going to be probably $30,000 a year. That you can't have that one. So that's why limit the number. If tomorrow you would have one truck driver in the whole county, that truck driver will be a multi-billionaire in a year. The same thing is with the doctors. Why do you think the doctors have so much money? Because there's not enough of them. It's not because people can't be doctors. Oh my God, I don't think I'm able to graduate as a medical doctor. No, because the medical association, American Medical Association, the lobby, limits the number. Instead of being 3,000 graduates from Michigan State University, is let's say 50 every year. But engineers are, how many engineers are 30,000? That's why when you got an engineer here, it's competition. So someone, it's just supply and demand. And if you control the supply, then there you have, you can be a millionaire over a year with anything that you do. If you're a janitor and you're the only one in the city, you're a millionaire right there. You are the only one, all right? And you limit how many can be in the city. Only one. The same with the doctors. How many can graduate? Do you think they don't have the brains? I guarantee you they're more than they graduate that have the brains, okay? So that's another thing. Oh, let the immigrants, but don't let the doctors come in. No. Not the Romanian doctors. They graduate. They're doctor. They have PhDs over there. But no. Their credentials are not recognized here. Are not accredited here. They have to go back to school. They have to do this. They have to do this. They have to do this. Why? Because you protect your job. You protect your money. But the pipe layer, no, he can't do that. Let an immigrant come. An immigrant can be a pipe layer just like this. No, don't put any cap on the pipe layers. Well, I don't know, on janitors. No. In construction, the same. No, let any Mexican go and fix your roof. Why don't you make only one crew in the town fixing roofs? They would be millionaire overnight. So, you know, that's all controlled about this. And this weasel, Eric Adams, he's a weasel. He's a hypocrite. Like most of people say, yeah, let them come in. Okay, if let them come in, how about we bring in your house like 3 families of immigrants for about 5 years? Do you think what the answer is going to be? Certainly, right? So put your money where your mouth is. I hate these people. I feel like throwing up when I meet them and like, yeah, let them do this, yeah, but up to him or to her. No, when it's me, no, I pay my taxes. What about those guys over there? That's all you do. Well, we're gonna tax you more, okay, because you're pro that thing. No, that's not fair. It's progressive tax is not just for the rich. But you're not rich. You compare with them. You're a wealthy person. So you compare with them. You're relative to them. You're a wealthy person. So we should tax you much more. No. Like what's her name, Warren, and the other the communist Bernie Sanders, right? Elizabeth Warren, Pocahontas, and what's his name, the communist Bernie Sanders. We're gonna put a cap. We're gonna tax the very rich. We're gonna do that. Yeah. How many millions he got? Like 3 million. Oh, we're gonna do it from 10 million and up would be. We're gonna take them. Why? Because Warren she worth about 7 million. So she got everybody above. He's not gonna say, okay, we're gonna start the cap at 1 million. No, because that means you're gonna tax me. And I'm a wealthy guy with 3 million. Sanders and Warren with 7. They always stop, it's so weasel-like. You know what I'm saying, right? And this guy just decreed himself emperor right now. He's in charge, more than he was before. Thank you very much. And he expects money from all of us. Now, from the federal government, who makes money. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.